A few weeks ago, we showed you how a little girl in Freehold with family in Ukraine sparked a fundraiser at her elementary school to help people fleeing from the war. It was called Pennies for Peace. Well, the fundraiser ended and it broke the school's record. And for many, the lesson here was not about counting change, but rather being the change.
So we need to collect some pennies and dollars to save my grandpa.
We met Victoria in March after she went to school crying, concerned for her family in Ukraine.
How my grandpa going to be not safe? So I worry about them.
This one was personal.
When the teachers at Erickson Elementary in Freehold learned about Victoria's family, they wanted to do something to show their support. So they came up with Penny Wars, except they called it Pennies for Peace. For a couple of weeks, students collected pennies to put in their grade's jug. Well, when our story aired on News 12, the pennies came pouring in.
We were overwhelmed with responses. We had a family from Newark mail us a box of coins. A retired teacher in Long Branch bring a jug of pennies to us. We had a bucket in the front of the building. It was filled with coins every morning.
Usually school fundraisers like this would bring in about $2,000, but they collected
$10,500.01. We wanted to make sure we added that penny.
And who collected the most pennies? The first graders, Victoria's classmates.
Oh my God, that's unbelievable.
Victoria's mother, Anna, is so touched by this. Victoria just moved to Freehold a couple of months ago, and Anna says her daughter has been telling her friends and family in Ukraine how the community has rallied around them.
Oh my God, you know what? We collect the money with my new school, with my new teachers.
And where they collected the pennies is where they're going to celebrate, in the cafeteria. With a Dippin' Dots saw our story on News 12 and wanted to sponsor the fund. Principal Kathy Arman says this effort has coined a new meaning for humanity.
There's nothing too small that you can do to help someone else.
And what a great lesson that is. Now, Victoria has been checking in with her grandparents as often as possible, and we're told they are still safe in the western part of Ukraine. Now, as for the money, that check that you saw will be sent to UNICEF's efforts in helping those who fled the war. Such a sweet story.